Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm going to show you how to kill Princess on a Shaman, Ellie Shaman, Resto Shaman. Um, go over the spec first. Basically, only things you really need, I want to say that are important, is going to be things like this. Convection, Elemental Warding could definitely help. Call Flame, your Searing Totem's not going to have 100% uptime, but it's definitely nice to have. This is huge. Elemental Focus, you definitely want this, you need this, and you need this. Elemental Fury. All this other stuff is just for when I'm out in the world doing other things. I have nothing in enhancement. This could be good, but you can't have it. Don't care about title. Focus 5% on healing is nothing. This could help, like I said, you know, if you're doing other stuff out in the world, you're probably going to want this over this. This is big, you need this. And this is big, you need this. If you get bad RNG and you get caught, you're gonna want this, you're gonna need that. And then NS, obviously, again, if you get caught, you need a big heal, it's there. You could have it, it's free. So gear, as far as gear goes, kind of a meme, right? But I'm 7 out of 8 Earth Fury at the moment. That being said, I'm gonna do it without a lot of this gear. Put on my fishing gloves. Really all you need is MP5, so like I'm gonna keep these pieces that have MP5. These are just fine for stamina, minor run speed. MP5, MP5. I could probably take these off if I wanted to, but we'll yank these off. We'll yank, this is big, we'll yank this off. And we'll get rid of the cape, and fuck it, we'll get rid of the neck too. We'll see if we could do it. I think it should be fine. Alright, so basically what you're gonna want to do is start when she is either at 9 o'clock or 3 o'clock, and you're gonna want to just run back and forth horizontally. So I'm gonna pull her right here. Oh shit. Pull her right here. Also, it's good to have DBM. I don't know why my DBM's overlapping, but it's good to have that so you could see what the cooldown on Dustfield is. So basically, all that matters is that you try to keep a decent uptime on Flame Shock. You make sure you block, or at least try to block when you do have to take damage. And then times like this, ideally, you always want her to Dustfield close to a wall so that you can get max distance. And you know, obviously I'm not wearing half my gear. This might be like a 9-minute fight, but that being said, you know, you could use things like I have little mana potions and little health potions, swiftness potions. You could get spirit scrolls, lesser stone shield if you want. My NS right there. Drop another totem. Oh, actually my old one is sitting here still. Anyway, whatever. Flame shock back up. Catch a boulder. You could resist those too. The other thing I would say probably is mandatory. I mean, if you want to do it in like any reasonable amount of time, I would say it's mandatory to have bandages. I'm gonna drop Searing right here. I'm bandage. Try to get a few ticks off. Dustfield, yeah, okay, perfect. Dustfield, she actually kills the totem. So that's another really good thing. I was getting a lot of shit from people saying that Shaman couldn't do this. This is actually really bad. This is actually probably the worst situation you could possibly be in, and I think it's still fine. I'll dump mana to make sure I live. I'll drop another Searing, get a Flame Shock off. Dustfield should be off cooldown sooner than later, 5 seconds. Repulsive Gaze. Okay, so there it is. That's actually a perfect example. When she fears, whether you resist it or not, she actually just goes and fucking looks at your totem. Don't ask me why. I'm assuming it's just one of those fear threat drops, whatever, but it could literally not even have attacked her yet, and she'll just run to it. So get some regen right here. Searing totems down. Flame shock as soon as you can. Try to keep her in Searing. Dustfield is starting. Perfect. That's actually so good. Right on the wall. In Searing totem range. Caught a boulder. Keep running. Get max range. Or probably drop another Searing, and then bandage. Just let my mana regen. But like I said, like I would imagine that in mostly dungeon blues and stuff, you would have probably better stats than I do right now with, you know, missing a chest piece, a cape, a neck, and bracers. So again, perfect. You want her to dust cloud as close to the wall as possible. I'm trying to get a searing on her. Okay. I'm actually just dead. Oh, okay, no. Alright, well, if I could keep this for footage, this would actually be huge. If I could... Are these elite? No, they're not. Okay. I'm actually just going to kick this turtle's ass in a second, and everything's going to be fine. Right, guys? Right? Right? Tell me I'm right. Alright. So, this is definitely the real test, if I've ever seen it. That's good. Wait, did the turtle... Maybe the turtle reset. Okay, well... I don't know... I'm actually gonna have to go back and look at the VOD because I don't know how I even pulled it. If, I don't think Totem is supposed to shoot NPCs that are yellow. Neutral. But either way, I'm sure I could have killed it. It's probably has like 0 health. We get one of these off. Max rank healing wave. Drop another totem. Dustfield, perfect. Flame shock. And again, this is like way, 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 way slower than I would normally be able to do it. And I pop like little stupid things so I could just constantly be, you know, frost shocking, doing things like that. But when I'm missing this much armor, I don't actually want to stand near her. Like when I do it with my full gear, I could kind of just run through her and trade damage for the most part. But yeah, this is basically it, guys. You know, top tier gaming on a shaman, doing princess. I'm gonna NS. Okay, so this is pretty bad, but at least we get a dust cloud. Yeah, it's kind of, it's an RNG game, but with that being said, I think I've only died once, and it was like when I was learning. The first time I actually did this, I came in with my buddy who's a druid. He helped me get the scepter, and then he wanted to watch me do this because he wasn't quite sure if I actually could. Let me get one of these off. And I actually just one-shot her with like a fucking spirit scroll, so it's not the craziest fight in the world. Also, I've seen a lot of people do some wacky shit where they like kind of kite her like back and forth around the rock and just buy themselves time until her dust field is off cooldown, because it is a 30-second cooldown, so you don't really want to trade damage with her. I do it because I'd like to think that I know what I can and can't get away with, but sometimes, you know, might get greedy and fuck up. It's also why it's good to carry like whatever, well, health potions. I'm trying to do it without anything just to show you guys, but that's actually amazing. I love that. When she does that, it's perfect. So we're gonna get over here. We're actually gonna drop a mana spring like right here, just so we could have like the most uptime on it, and bandage. I forgot exactly how long you have to stay in mana spring for it to be of value, but I would imagine, okay, that's not good. I would imagine those 10 seconds or whatever I got, plus me running through it right here, should be good enough. I don't resist that. That's actually not great. Not great at all. Okay, good. Totem saved my life. So this is the meme of, you know, Shaman can't do princess, but apparently they can. I've only seen one video, too, I forgot to mention. I've only seen one video of a shaman doing this, and it was on a private server, and he was lightning bolting her. She wasn't immune to nature damage, so it was like some really wacky shit. He like kind of just kept her right in the middle and like zerged her down. He was also wearing like AQ gear, so it's not it's not exactly informative or helpful in my opinion. I mean, it's cool. It's cool that he did that. It kind of inspired me to want to do it. when I saw it. I figured, you know, Earth Fury might have enough pure stam and intellect to kill Princess, right? Surely. Um, so again, Dustfield. I'm actually gonna Frost Shock here. Get a max rank healing wave. But yeah, this is it, guys. This is the exciting life of getting, where is it? Blade of Eternal Darkness. I've heard that the proc rate on this thing is insane, and if you want to play Ellie, you're probably gonna want it. I would imagine you could just fish for mana with it, and it's just gonna be one of those items that's best in slot when you need it. And because it's a weapon, you could swap it out in combat. Like, I can't see there ever being a time that you wouldn't want it. One of the Shadow Priests in my guild got it, and he was telling me that it's insane, so now I gotta do it. Alright, so I'm playing this like actually too reserved, I feel, but it doesn't matter. This is an informative video. I'm just trying to prove a point. Again, Searing Totem down, we'll bandage to full. She should Dust Cloud after this boulder. I'm trying to keep her in Searing. Yes, perfect. Okay. Like that. Get a big Frost Shock. And so the other big thing to consider, and I'm sure if you know anything about Maraudon farming in general, with other classes, like you know that when she hits, I think it's like 8,000 health, it's like fucking, I don't even know what percentage. She hits 8,000 health, she just gets really, really slow and useless, and you could actually just kite her around one Searing Totem and put a Mana Spring and just dump, you know, Frost Shock, Flame Shock, like on rotation. Hit a NS right here just because. So she should be, yeah, I think she's slow. So keep Flame Shock up, and then Frost Shock, and then Flame Shock, and then Frost Shock. I think it's just probably the best thing to do when you have mana but you don't have mana. Oh, okay, just kidding. One more Frost Shock and she's just dead. Goodbye. Alright, so what do we get? We get Blackstone Ring and Charstone Dirk. You could definitely also sell this, obviously. I probably shouldn't need to tell anybody that. You could sell Blackstone Ring and make extra money. You know, I saw people doing it earlier before or whatever, but yeah, guys, that's the game. That's the farm. Put all my gear back on, or keep that actually. Put this. Yeah, I'll put that on. Yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Obviously, there's a few things that I could definitely work on too, and like maybe figure out if there's like a reliable way to force fear. I don't know if she only does it when she's in melee, whatever. Leave comments if you think I missed anything, or if you think we could make this any better. I'm sure there's definitely ways. I'll probably be posting this on Shaman Discord, maybe help some people out if they want to get it. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, that whole meme, hit the bell button, whatever, you know, do the thing. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/spicylul, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.